Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Palmer Pam Vickery Leverett, age 89 of Cullman, will be today at 1 p.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Reverend Jonathan Todd will officiate burial at Sardis Cemetery at Trimble. Moss Service is directing. Ms. Leverett passed away Saturday at Woodland Village Healthcare Center. Mr. Luke Boots Hayes, age 89 of Cullman, passed away Saturday at St. Vincent's Hospital in Birmingham. Funeral arrangements will be announced later by Moss Service Funeral Home. Mr. James Ray Hoffman, age 72, passed away Friday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Funeral services will be today at 11 a.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home Chapel. Entombment at Cullman Memory Gardens. Lee Witherington will officiate. Graveside services for Carl Henry Bailey, age 65 of Crane Hill, will be today at 11 a.m. at Bowman's Chapel Cemetery. Moss Service directing. Mr. Bailey passed away Friday at CRMC. Funeral services for Evelyn Holder, age 72 of Logan, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Ministers Kyle James and Kent Dees officiate. Interment in Prospect Cemetery. Visitation will be this evening at the funeral home, 5:30 to 8 p.m. Cullman Funeral Home is directing. Ms. Holder passed away Saturday at her residence. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. We are broadcasting live on Charter Cable. We're broadcasting live on the internet, streaming at channel2cullman.com. You can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Facebook, and we archive the programs on YouTube. Beautiful sunshiny morning.
Yes.
Got through the rain for a while. Yes. Have we had enough yet?
No, probably not.
Okay, well, we're probably going to get some more.
But we kind of needed that rain.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, beautiful Saturday though. That was really nice. Really pretty Saturday. That was important.
The things we planned this weekend were on the right days.
Okay, good.
Outdoor stuff Saturday, indoor stuff yesterday.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, us too.
Okay, let's start with the weather for today. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Here's the weather almanac for the 2nd of June in Cullman, Alabama. The average high temperature is 83. The average low is 65. The record high on the state, it got up to 97 in 1921. The record low, 46 in 1956. Sunset will be at 7:54. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:36. Checking the satellite picture, you can see what's going on around the country. Looks like rainy times up north. Our part of the country, well, down on the beach, they may be getting a little bit of rain today, but these little showers kind of pass through and don't really linger too long. Here's our forecast for today. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms later on today, a high of 82 for tonight, more of the same, low of 66. Tomorrow, 87. Wednesday, 91.
Whoa!
Hello, summer. Thursday, 88, Friday, 86, and Saturday, 86. So typical weather for the first week of June.
Very good. Very
yes,
good.
Indeed. You have a good weekend?
I did. My grandson came to visit, and we had a good time.
All right.
Went out on the water, and he actually got into the water. That was a good thing. 3 years old, he thinks sharks are living in the lake. And we have to keep constantly tell him, no sharks, no sharks.
Has he moved from dinosaurs to sharks now?
Oh, no. We are still into dinosaurs,
okay.
Majorly into dinosaurs.
Well, this is Grandchild Day.
It is.
We
it
have
definitely is.
2 of my grandchildren visiting this weekend, and they're going to be our guests today.
I am so excited. We have heard about Jenna and Josh for years.
Yes.
Years and years. And we finally get to meet them. That is fantastic.
That's right. So they are here, but let's see. First of all, a reminder, the candidate forums, if you want to watch all 6, will be broadcast tonight. Even if you don't want to watch all 6, they're still going to be on tonight. And starting right after today on 2, so a little after 6:30, something like that, we'll have all 6 candidate forums. Tomorrow night will be election night coverage starting at 8 o'clock here on Channel 2, and polls open at 7 tomorrow morning.
Yes, so go vote.
I talked to 3 candidates over the weekend, and they all said the same thing. Boy, I'll be glad when it's over.
Yeah, a lot of these people have really been out campaigning for a long time now, so I know they are very anxious to get to that end of the race.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to them, I think George Spear was the first one to mention to me, didn't realize how large Cullman County is until you're campaigning for county office.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right, yeah.
Okay, Facebook friend. Who's our friend for today?
Let's take a look. Alex Cheney is, and let's see, Alex likes Alabama football and Jimmy Buffett. Well, all right, Alex.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. And guess what? We're going to give him of course, a large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Just come by here first and pick up that certificate.
Coming up next, George Spear is here with news and commentary.
Currently, there are 206 registered sex offenders in Cullman County that are allowed to operate on the honor system. Within 4 weeks of taking office, they will be checked monthly by every deputy. I want every one of my deputies to know where their sex offenders live in their communities, and as they are traveling up and down the roads protecting you, and they see a bicycle in a registered sex offender's yard, they will pull over and check and see why there is a child at that house and if there's a potential victim.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Hello, my name is Melvin Hastings. With unemployment on the rise and the recent government overhaul of our education and healthcare systems, Alabama faces many new challenges.
But most importantly, we must remember that the decisions we make today will affect our family tomorrow. I promise to work hard for the future of our families and this great state. I'm Melvin Hastings, and I'm asking for your vote.
Four years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Mac Buttram, and I'm asking for your vote.
Time for news and commentary on this Monday morning. Well, looking at the news, again, a reminder for you now, tomorrow's election day, so many of you will be going out to vote. If you're an elderly person who has no driver's license, or if you know someone who has no driver's license, or any kind of a photo identification, remember, they'll need to be able to show that in order to vote. Tomorrow morning we'll have Probate Judge Tammy Brown on our program to talk about maybe some alternatives to that issue of photo ID, but we don't know yet if they're going to be allowing some alternatives and such. The county courthouse is going to be open tomorrow, beginning around 6 o'clock. Now, polls won't close tomorrow until 7 p.m., but they're going to make on the third floor of that big courtroom available with TV screens. I looked, it said 16-inch screens. I don't know if that's going to be big enough. 60, it might be crowded around the screen, maybe, depending on how many folks show up. And there are lots of candidates, of course. You'll have families and such out there. Do not go to the Civic Center thinking you're going to watch election results. That's been the case for a number of years now. But the probate judge says it's easier to control, counting votes and doing everything that's necessary by having the public come to the courthouse, third floor, and there'll be another courtroom down the hallway there that will be available for any overflow, and I suspect there probably will be. In order to watch the results tomorrow evening. We will have a program on tomorrow evening. We'll be airing the results live as they come across the internet, and so stay tuned for that. I think we start about 8 o'clock, right? Unless a lot of votes start coming in earlier, it may very well be. So we'll kick on maybe a few minutes before 8 or thereabouts, but we'll have it here at Channel 2. You know, my goodness, look at the number of candidates in some of these races. You think there's a lot. Check this out. In Morgan County, they got 7 candidates for the Morgan County License Commissioner's job. 7 of them. Tell me there's not going to be a runoff, My heavens. Of course, it pays about $80,000, and when you consider a gas allowance, a vehicle allowance, and such, it probably will kick it up there close to $100,000. I thought they had higher paying jobs in terms of elected officials in Morgan County. The sheriff's position, I thought, was the highest, but they're saying, according to the Associated Press, that it's the Morgan County License Commissioner's job, which is probably why they got 7 candidates, right? Look for clues on that issue. I don't know of any other litmus test as terms of how much of an influence AEA will have on an election than this election, because they normally support Democrats, because Democrats are pretty well aligned with the educators and such. AEA has been a very powerful organization. This is their newspaper, Alabama School Journal, sent to teachers and educators. And boy, they're putting a full court press on against incumbents like Ed Henry, Mac Buttram, and others who have not gone along with pay raises. Now, in reality, I'm married to an educator. But in reality, the truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. The truth is the truth. Our legislators have had to take care of a budget. Washington sure isn't going to take care of anything, when it comes to looking like a budget. But local legislators and state legislators are having to balance the thing. They had a choice. Do they give teachers a raise, or do they go and try to, with a rising cost of health care, do they go in and try to pay some of those higher premiums? That's what they chose to do. Ed Henry did not vote for Obamacare. Get real. And the fact the AEA and their extension of their organization tries to say so, Ed Henry, he's not my favorite person. That's George speaking now, because he won't show up on our show, but the truth is still the truth. All right? And that is they're having to take care of business because nobody in Washington seems to be taking care of the money business and balancing a budget and such. So
At any rate, a lie told often enough becomes, I think, in some people's eyes, reality. But that's not the truth, that situation. In Phoenix City, unfortunately, on Memorial Day, a woman walking around the cemetery there in Phoenix City, and here is a World War II man's grave that's been dug up. Go figure why someone would do that. I tried to see, Private William David Cobb was his name, tried to see just exactly when he died. I think it was judging, it didn't say it in the news story, but I, by looking at the pictures, could tell, I believe he died sometime during the 70s. But the fact that someone is, I thought stealing graves, or rather flowers off graves was a big thing, you know, and how despicable that is. But to do this kind of thing, and that's the bad thing about genealogy and doing research, historical research, is when someone finds a graveyard, indication someone's buried there, especially if it's pre-Civil War or during the Civil War, they'll start digging them up. I've been to several grave sites in Alabama, and it's a terrible thing to see. They're looking for that Confederate memorabilia or whatever it is, right? And they'll do anything to get it. Well, in Albuquerque, the past couple of nights, strange things on the radar. National Weather Service said they see a presence moving around out there. What is that? They finally identified it. Grasshoppers in mass, right? Sound like some folks maybe on election night, I don't know. Stay tuned, more of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Hello, my name is Melvin Hastings. With unemployment on the rise and the recent government overhaul of our education and healthcare systems, Alabama faces many new challenges.
But most importantly, we must remember that the decisions we make today will affect our family tomorrow. I promise to work hard for the future of our families and this great state. I'm Melvin Hastings, and I'm asking for your vote.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
As your sheriff, I will have an open door policy for every citizen of Cullman County. I believe it is important for every citizen to be able to voice their concerns and needs to the sheriff of Cullman County. Because as law enforcement officers, we get so focused on law enforcement, we forget to listen to the people. And if we will listen to the people of Cullman County, then they will help drive the sheriff's office in a positive direction for their needs.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
"4 years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Max Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote."
Welcome back to Today on 2. Time to give away some prizes. Let's see what we have for prizes on this Monday morning. $10 off a haircut or wax from Hair by Loretta. And let's see, we have the large pizza from Coleman Pizza Hut. And I think we have one more prize to give away. There we go, 15% off any purchase at It's My Party. 3 good prizes for today. All you have to do is answer a question about one of our ads. So let's look at our merchant ads. And who are we going to start with today? The blizzard of the month at Dairy Queen is s'mores.
Wow, is that a new one? I've never seen that.
That is a new one.
Wow, they're coming up with some really good ones.
Chocolate and marshmallow,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Cracker.
Earl's Body Shop celebrating 50 years in business. Large and small towing available local or long distance right there on Highway 31 North.
Hansfield Drugstore, a blast from the past, opened in 1925, still serving ice cream treats from the original soda fountain. Always great sales in downtown Hansfield.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, formal wear available for all occasions. Don't forget about Dad for Father's Day. This would be a great place to shop for him. That's just a couple of weeks away at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course, and they're open every day from 7 till 7, 18-hole golf course, full practice facility, 4 sets of tees. That's Chesley Oaks Golf Course.
And Yates Christian Bookstore, I'll get it out. Grab it, engrave it, and go. They've got engraving for wood and metal products. Of course, you can personalize wedding, anniversary gifts for deacons and pastors. And don't forget, once again, about Dad.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue, the full barbecue pack, the family pack, a pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns, priced at $13.99. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue.
New fitness facility right downtown Coleman, right next to Renard's Gallery, known as Be Fit. Just $50 a month. It is month to month, no contracts, long term. And of course, it does include a certified personal trainer.
Tires for less, more than just tires. They do have Bridgestone and Firestone tires. They replace shocks and brakes, do oil changes, minor engine repair. That's Tires for Less.
And Hair by Loretta. Hair is her passion. She can do highlights, haircuts, manicures, pedicures, and manicures. New clients get $10 off of color. Call and make an appointment today right there in the Kalos Salon. That's Hair by Loretta.
Pizza Hut of Coleman reminds you that they have the lunch buffet served every day 11 till 2. All you can eat, just $6.49. That's Pizza Hut in Coleman. There we go with the merchant ads for today. Question for today is about Earl's Body Shop. They're celebrating an anniversary this year. How many years in business for Earl's Body Shop? What's the anniversary number for this year? And let's see, the prizes are the $10 discount on a haircut at Hair by Loretta.
Right.
15% off at It's My Party, and the large pizza from Pizza Hut.
It's a good deal.
Phone number is 256-734-7399. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, my name is Adam Shedd with Premier Bank. Today I'm here to talk to you about the importance of paying your payments on time. Not only will it affect your credit score, it will also affect your relationship with your bank as well as your future banking needs. If you find yourself in financial difficulties, pick up the phone, or better yet, go see your banker. Remember, we are here to help.
Okay, we continue with our program. Once again, our question for today: how many years in business at Earl's Body Shop? This is mentioned on the ad. You need to call in quickly as we need to move on with our program. 256-734-7399. We'll show you that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Grand Point Pharmacy, open as early as 7:30 Monday through Saturday, the original home of the Two Old Goats product line. And of course, they have all your allergy products available at Grand Point Pharmacy.
Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings. Sunrooms, screen rooms, patio and deck covers, metal roofs, vinyl siding, garages, buildings. They'll even give you a free estimate, and if they do it, it's built right. Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings.
It's my party. Balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams featuring Lulu the gorilla. Anything you need for any type of a party at It's My Party.
And Auto Tech Repair and Service. Electronic Diagnostics is performed. Major engine repairs, transmission, brakes, foreign and domestic cars, it doesn't matter. Located right there in the Vinemont area.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Used books, half price each and every day. New books, even special orders, 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
And Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
Picking Under the Pavilion starting tomorrow night, and actually this will be at the Donald E. Green Senior Center, not at Heritage Park like they've done in the past, starting at 6:30. Crossfire Classic is the band tomorrow night.
And Night Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage now for over 3 generations. One of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have the licensed inflatables for rent, slides and water slides, toddler interactives. Call Holly Mullins to book yours today.
And Brown & Company Beverages, where good taste begins. It's right next to the Ford dealership, and a huge variety of domestic imports, regional and local beer and wines, ciders, meads, mixes, and gourmet sodas.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, where they make carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. They're on Highway 278, just past the interstate. Cotton State Barns of Coleman. There we go with our merchant ads for today. Coming up next, 2 of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
I can imagine that.
Stay tuned and find out who they are.
Hello, my name is Melvin Hastings. With unemployment on the rise and the recent government overhaul of our education and healthcare systems, Alabama faces many new challenges.
But most importantly, we must remember that the decisions we make today will affect our family tomorrow. I promise to work hard for the future of our families and this great state. I'm Melvin Hastings, and I'm asking for your vote.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
As Sheriff of Coleman County, I will set a new standard in drug enforcement across Coleman County by using my training, my qualifications, and my experience in working with other local, state, and other law enforcement agencies across the state of Alabama and Coleman County to go after not only lower level drug distributors, but the upper level drug traffickers in Coleman County. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
Four years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Max Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Welcome back to our program. Our guests on this part of the show, Josh and Jenna Borwick, my two oldest grandchildren, and we promised that we would not ask them questions to tell stories about their parents.
Oh, darn.
Because Mom and Dad
This
are
was
here
your
too.
chance.
Josh, let's start with you. Tell everybody where you go to school and how old you are and where you live.
14. I go to Pete Junior High School in Iowa.
Can you talk up just a little bit louder? I know this is very difficult right now, but just a little bit louder.
Okay. So I'm 14. I go to Pete Junior High, and I live in Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Okay, Jenna, how old and where do you go to school?
I'm 9 years old and I go to Southdale Elementary.
All right. So you're 14, and I understand that you're in Boy Scouts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And working on the Eagle Scout. Are you kind of young to achieve that at this age, or how much longer do you have to do before you achieve that goal?
I'm about a year younger than normal, and I'm almost there. All I have left is about my Eagle Scout project and a few badges left.
Okay. And have you decided what your project is going to be?
I haven't decided yet. I'm still looking around.
Okay. To me, I was thinking that Eagle Scouts normally are seniors, but maybe they're not quite that old when they get that?
Well, it just depends on how long it takes to earn the merit badges.
Okay, all righty.
Now, one thing that we talked about last evening, and I think it was industrial technology, is that the right term?
Industrial tech.
Yeah. Tell us what you built as part of that.
We built a rocket that shot off about 100 feet.
Wow.
And we also built cars that could go up to about, they're really small cars, but they could go up to about 60 miles an hour.
What kind of fuel do you use?
We use CO2 canisters.
Okay. Okay. Was it fun?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. So is this something you think you're interested in and possibly might go into as a career?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good then. Well, tell me a little bit about that rocket. I mean, that seems like such an accomplishment. Was this something that the teacher helped you with, or kind of gave you some ideas, or?
The teacher, he kind of gave us a few designs that we could try out, and then we basically built it and designed the airframe that holds the rocket together and the nose cone.
Okay.
And so he kind of guided us a little bit, but we did all the work.
Did most of the did the work yourself. Now, how many partners were in on this, your particular project?
Each person did their own.
Oh, okay. So where did you go to test your rockets?
We did it at our football field.
Okay, so nobody got injured while the rockets were going up in the air and coming down, huh? Going up's okay, it's the coming down part that was the bad part. Okay, and Jenna, what are some things you like to do?
In school I like science because we had to take care of crayfish and best beetles.
Crayfish. Around here we call it crawfish. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, see? Sounds weird for you to say crayfish, but it sounds weird for me to say crawfish, huh? Now, did you know that we eat them here?
No.
No. That's really going to freak her out.
She thought they were pets.
Yeah. Oh, in the South, especially in Louisiana, we eat crawfish. Sorry. So don't bring any of your pets down here. And what else? You said beetles? Okay. So both of y'all are kind of science, techie kind of people? Do y'all like you like the new technology and stuff? Yeah. Do you text all your friends? Are you doing that already?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Josh? Of course you are. Huh? He's well into that.
Jenna, you were telling us last night about making something with magic markers.
Yeah, I was in the recycling club, and we got to take all the dry markers that didn't work anymore and make them into little vases.
Into vases? Now, how did you do that?
We glued them.
Glued them together. Okay, kind of like, did you have to glue them around something, like a can or something? Okay. So you're using recyclable type of materials, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that we have a place here in Coleman, y'all might have gone to it, the Ave Maria Grotto? And that gentleman made all these different things out of recycled materials. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you need to get your grandpa to take you sometime. Yeah. He made it out of bottle caps and bottle tops and rocks and marbles and all kinds of stuff like that. And made some really neat looking replicas of different buildings and different things that are very famous across the world. Yeah, so y'all need to go that. Now, where are you headed next? Y'all are leaving here soon, right?
Yeah, we're going to Nashville.
Okay, all righty. And where are you going to Nashville? Was it the Grand Ole Opry Hotel? I mean, yeah. Was that where you're staying? Yeah. Yeah, so that ought to be fun. So this is a little vacation, huh, for you guys?
Yeah.
So y'all are already out of school?
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. I don't know. Has everybody gotten out of school yet?
I think, graduation was last week.
Okay. All righty. See, I'm so out of it. I don't have kids in school anymore. I didn't even realize that kids weren't in school. So this is summer vacation, huh?
Yeah.
Well, what do you have planned for the summer, Josh?
I'm planning on being a camp counselor at a Boy Scout camp.
Okay.
In Waverly, Iowa.
Very good. Okay. Is that very far from where you live?
No, it's only a few minutes.
Okay. Very good. And how about you, Jenna? What's your plans for the summer?
I'm going to a music camp.
Okay. What instrument do you play?
I am learning how to play the piano.
Very good. Very good. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of practice, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tough part, isn't it? Yeah, but that's okay. It makes you better, doesn't it? Practice makes you better. Now, do you play a musical instrument?
I play the French horn and trumpet.
Wow, the French horn's kind of a big instrument, isn't it? But you're a tall guy, so you can handle that. Which do you like better, the French horn or the trumpet?
I think I like the French horn a little bit better.
Do you? Why?
I don't know. It's got a better range. It can go higher and lower.
Okay.
I like the sound of the lower notes.
Okay. So are you in a marching band in school or just in regular band?
I'm just in a regular band.
Regular band. Okay.
And being a tall guy like he is, he played basketball this winter. Well, both of them played basketball, didn't you?
Really? Now, basketball's a real big deal in Iowa, isn't it? More so than football, or what do you think?
They're about the same.
About equal?
But I like basketball a lot more.
Okay. Well, you've got the frame for you've got the tallness for basketball. That would be more logical to play basketball. And you like to play it as well, huh? Yeah. Okay. And I think that your grandpa asked last night, I'm going to ask you again, what's your favorite thing about your sister? Putting you on the spot, aren't I? Come up with something good, Josh. Come on. Oh, goodness, Jenna, do you have anything favorite you like about your bigger brother?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing. At least she's honest. She's honest. He's been sitting here trying to think, what can I say that sounds nice? But that's okay, Jenna. It's a brother-sisterly thing. That's just the way it is, isn't it? Well, does he take care of you and protect you against bullies and people like that?
No.
No. Okay then. Yeah. So pretty much she's worthless, huh? Okay, Josh, you need to step up to the plate now. Next time she gets bullied, you need to step in there, okay?
Okay.
All right. And how about you, Jenna? What could you do for Josh that would make you his favorite sister, since you're his only sister? Anything special?
No.
No. Okay. Nothing that she can think of.
Right. Well, we wanted everybody to meet the grandchildren because we talk about them on the air frequently. And,
have for years and
yes,
years.
So it's a special treat for us that they're vacationing in Alabama for a couple of days.
Yes, that doesn't happen very often. You usually go there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
So they came to see you. That's great.
Okay, we will continue with more of Today on 2 right after this.
Hello, my name is Melvin Hastings. With unemployment on the rise and the recent government overhaul of our education and healthcare systems, Alabama faces many new challenges.
But most importantly, we must remember that the decisions we make today will affect our family tomorrow. I promise to work hard for the future of our families and this great state. I'm Melvin Hastings, and I'm asking for your vote.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our two boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
Wallace State offers associate degree and certificate programs in Alabama's hottest job fields. Every year this decade, almost 3,800 new workers will enter these fields. Will you be one of them? Be one of us. Get in a Wallace state of mind. That's the projected number of job openings for trained welders this decade. That's the potential salary for welders trained the Wallace State way with the latest robotic technology for manufacturing. Who will you be? Be one of us. Get in a Wallace state of mind.
Four years ago, I stood here and told you about our struggling economy, job market, and education system. We needed a change. Today I have good news. The economy is coming back, the job market is getting stronger by the day, and we're taking steps to ensure our education system is strong and secure for the future. Now it's time to build on those successes. I'm asking you to join me in continuing to move our communities forward. I'm Mac Buttrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
While Washington liberals, like Obama and Pelosi, continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
Let's take a look at our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. There is going to be a scramble to benefit the Ministry of Children While We're Young, fun-filled golf event June the 25th at Chesley Oaks, $80 per player and $300 for each four-man team. And a motorcycle ride is going to be taking place on June the 14th. Registration starts at 8 at the Coleman Fairgrounds. 100% of the proceeds are going to help cancer patients here in Coleman. And if you're interested, it's sponsored by the Coleman County Bosom Buddies Foundation, and I guess you just need to be there. It will be $20 for the ride, and then of course $5 for the passengers. And Baileyton Head Start will be taking applications for preschool services for children ages 3 to 5. Parents need to call for an application, 256-796-2834. And if you have a community billboard, if you want to email us to channel2coleman@gmail.com, give us a call at 256-734-7399 or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman. And And we have some birthdays to announce. Zeb Lindsay and Annette Bradford.
I have one additional birthday
Okay.
I forgot to put up there. My brother's birthday
Oh.
is today, Ron Borwick. We have the same relationship that Josh and Jenna do.
Okay.
Mhm. Did not like each other at all.
Oh, and
as
now
kids.
you're at least being nice and mentioning
Yes.
his birthday. Well, that's nice of you. Maybe you've outgrown it a little
Yes,
bit.
we have.
Okay, good. All right. Well, good deal then. Well, let's see. I guess that whoever wins for the week will, of course, win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Now let's check the weather once again. Brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. It'll be cloudy today. A slight chance of rain this afternoon, a high of 82. Slight chance of rain again tonight, low around 66. More of the same tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 87. And that's our program for today. Let's see, tomorrow is Election Day, and we have the Judge of Probate, Tammy Brown.
We'll be here.
Will be our guest tomorrow and explain all the new and different things before you go to vote.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our program brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.